90 Days to Freedom. One boys. We marching over 1 million. Not 1 million, we marching over. Y'all wouldn't believe I'm not feeling good.
I think you're lying. I think you're.
I'm really not feeling good.
Well, that's okay. I feel great, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening.
Even when I'm not feeling good, I feel great.
I'm going to compose myself and calm myself down. Just want to welcome everyone again to the 90 Days to Freedom. We are joining people from all over the globe. And we're typing in the chat bar where you're coming from. I've got people from Massachusetts, Virginia, Florida, Ohio. Oh my goodness. We've got the global family coming from all over. And you know, we are converging upon Los Angeles. Everybody is headed toward that great city. Let me tell you why. No, forget about it. I'm not going to tell you why. I'm going to let somebody else tell you why.
Hello everybody, this is Harold Seitz, CEO and founder Carabas International. On 9th of April, we have our great convention in Los Angeles. At the moment, we prepare everything of this. I have to announce a lot of news. At the beginning, in this year, we have 40 new products presented. Now we will introduce more new products. For example, Carrot Vital, Live Healthier with Gold, or Press Reset, change your hip gold to real gold. And this is very excited, the World of Charity, our project that will change the world. And last but not least, we present our new K Exchange Center page in Los Angeles. You get the information on 9th of April directly from myself. Come to Los Angeles. It will be exciting. Until then, I wish you good luck and see you in LA. Your Harold Seitz.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, we are excited about all the preparations that's being made for this Freedom Celebration 2016 in Los Angeles, California. The great Harold Seitz will be there. Roger Williams will be there. Dave Struckman will be there. Oh my goodness. Susan Sprouse will be there. Randy Love will be there. Nadine Joy will be there. Michael Dalco will be there. Oh my God, if I mention everyone that's going to be there, I'll take up all the time, but I don't want to do that. You know, let me tell you where I was today. I had the opportunity to go to Charlotte, North Carolina today with Michael Dalco and Alan Austin. And Chris Maynard in Charlotte, North Carolina hosted a phenomenal live PGR. You know what? Whew. I'm glad we have a timer on the PGRs because we could still be there with the excitement in the room. People were signing up for their free registration on their Gold Savings account. People were excited about upgrading to a business package, setting up their auto exchange. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen, Carrot Bars is an absolute phenomenon. Well, you don't have to take my word for it. We have a panel of great leaders from all across the globe that's going to come tonight. And to start us off tonight, I want to introduce to some and present to others the great, the wonderful. This man is absolutely awesome. He loves making a lot of money. Why did I start with a lot of money? Well, I mean, what do we do if we don't make money, right? That's what we do. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say about money. He loves helping a lot of people. He loves finding people that have great dreams, that want to accomplish great things in their life. And I'm telling you, he is doing units of work like they're going out of style. I'm speaking of none other than my business partner, the man of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, show your love in the chat room for Mr. Dave Struckman. Come on, Dave, show us something, man.
I was kind of wondering who was going to come out. Okay, thanks for thanks for that. I appreciate that, Rod. And I'll tell you, I just want you to come on out because you talking about that event. You drove all the way from where to do an event. I got to hear a little bit more. And how many people were there? How did it go?
Wow, we drove from Atlanta to Charlotte, North Carolina. It's about a 4-hour drive. It was a beautiful drive because when you have I was going to say three brilliant minds. Of course I have a brilliant mind, but I was with two of the most brilliant minds on the planet, Mr. Michael Delco and Mr. Alan Austin, and, you know, just conversing back and forth one with another about this great opportunity we have and the people that this applies to. 7.2 billion people on this planet. Everyone that is breathing, the 96.5 on this planet, they are potential recipients of this great thing that we have. So we got to Charlotte. We were in a beautiful Mecklen library. The library was huge. It was a huge library. The room was phenomenal. It was glass encased. We had a phenomenal big 100-foot screen that we showed a presentation on. About 50 to 70 people showed up. This thing was phenomenal. Everyone was very attentive. They asked great questions. People signed up on the spot. No one left the room without being signed up as an affiliate. Now that was phenomenal. And it wasn't, well, it probably was me. Look how good I look. Yeah, that's exactly how great I look. I was here too. Yes, but let me tell you, it was the great information that we shared with them. It was the message. We gave them an invitation. We showed them a presentation, and we had conversation, and the rest is history. That team has grown even greater. We are marching to 1 million. Dave, and let me tell you, I know everybody that's taking part in this, wow, is having great momentum. Just telling people about what's going on.
I gotta tell you, the 1 million, one mission, marching on, you know, marching right down the path of togetherness, Karatbars, all as one, all these teams. And I remember even a year ago, maybe a little year and a half ago, talking to Randy, and he was telling me, you know what, Dave, I just wish everybody would come together and work together as one team. Do you know how much stronger that would be for Karatbars? And here this has happened. And I know Randy, we've talked about it so many times and had conversations. And sometimes there was competition or conflict with team against team. It's for the first time this 90 Days to Freedom has brought all the leaders together, regional success trainers. We're all headed the same way. And I'm telling you what, you just said it, 90 Days to Freedom. 2 weeks away. That's it, 2 weeks away. We're going to be there. We're going to launch there. And that is the beginning of the biggest 90-day to freedom run we're all going to have. You know, I've talked to a number of people that a lot of people going. Some people are saying, well, I don't know if I can make it. You know what? If you think that you can't afford to go, you can't afford not to go. You can't afford not to go. Let me tell you what happened. Just recently on Friday, we have it's like a wake up and smell the coffee call. We call it the idea call on Friday, and we bring everybody out to share ideas. And this gentleman named Mel from Idaho, I hope he doesn't mind me sharing this. He goes, well, I just went and got a hat for $35, and I had a gold three words put on it. And he goes, I wore that hat today for the first time, and I've had 4 people come up and request information on how to get gold. And I'm going, are you kidding me? Send me a picture of this hat. I put it up in the chat room today. It's for everyone to see. And I put a little paragraph up about what you can put on a shirt. I checked it out with Cheryl Ann. Can we put this on a shirt? Can we put what I'm going to put in the Skype room on a shirt? Ask me how you get free gold. Ask me how to get free gold. And I'm going to order my t-shirts tomorrow. I'm coming down there. There's 150,000 people. It's the biggest fishing hole I've ever heard of Azusa, or people from the call. They're going to fill up the LA Coliseum. I'm going to turn this into a launch because there's people converging from all over the world for that, not just Carrot Bars, but that. 150,000 with 2,000 of us down there, there's plenty to go around. So I'm telling you what, I'm excited about this. And I'm not just going to give out my business card. I just got brand new cards because Cheryl Ann was saying you got to look at Tammy Morrison's. It's got nothing on the back, got her picture on the front, wealth specialist, directions, doesn't say anything about Carrot Bars. I thought, that's a good idea. And so you get a good idea in front of me, I'm going to grab a hold of that and run myself. So I'm taking those with me, 250, and I'm collecting 250 business cards from people I talk to. So I'm excited about what's going on, and I really like Randy to jump out there right behind me because I know he's a huge force to be reckoned with in Carrot Bars, and him and I had a great talk today. So Randy, come on out.
Man. Dave, as you said earlier, hey there, Rod, Nadine, Susan, like you said earlier, talking about coming together. Oh man, I mean, the 90 Days to Freedom. I mean, I really like the concept. I really like everybody. Look at how many people. Look at how many participants is up here. You know, and to get out there and we should be having more than this. We should be having people up here, you know, going out there, talking to people, telling people how important it is to save in an asset. Tell them what's going on with the world, what's going on out here today. It doesn't have to be about just Carrot Bars, but about what's going on out here. Okay? And then I'm getting tired of the people talking about that. I don't think I can do this. I don't think this person can do that. I don't think this person. Look, stop speaking for everybody else. Okay? Because you do not know what that next person is going to do. Okay? Like me. Oh, God. But I'm just telling you, everybody can do this. Everybody. And sitting right here from my bed doing this. Okay? So, and you can do it. Okay? And people talk about, well, I don't have time to watch this or this webcast or I can't get on the call. Man, all these calls have replays on them. So you can get up 2, 3 in the morning and listen to a call. All you have to do is point people towards the call. Okay? Tell them about what's going on. Guide them to the information. That is it. It is not hard, people. I was sitting back, I was thinking that this could never happen to me. I was one of those. But baby, now, good God Almighty. Wake up, people. Carrot Bars is it. I'm telling you. Once this thing starts rolling for you, baby, there is no stopping it. I don't care what you do. It's no stopping. That's what my phone says. When it rains, ain't no stopping us now. That's what my phone says. So get out there, talk to people. I mean, the only way that this don't work is if you don't open your mouth. As long as you talking to people, it doesn't have to just strike up a conversation. It's going to happen no matter what. Okay? Because this Carrot Bars is bigger than all of us. Okay? So get out there and get busy with it, people, because, I mean, this can save your life because it saved mine. And I mean, it saved mine. Back to you, Roger, Dave, Nadine, somebody else. Come on out.
And I want to just jump out there real quick and see if I met Susan Sprouse for the first time. I heard about her. You know, you told me about her, Randy. I know she's one of your gold stars. You know, she saw the golden opportunity.
Amazing. And
she's amazing. And I flew down to North Carolina and did a training with her on a Saturday. And I tell you what, she ripped it up. And I was amazed with her. She is, and this is kind of what I thought of when I met her. I listened to her. I went, someone that's like her, that's getting out there talking in front of everybody. Her mission with Carrot Bars is bigger than her, and she's on a mission to help people. And I got to just pull you out, Susan, and say hi.
Hold on. Let me just say something, though, before you pull her out. Look, I mean, why do you think I kept on her? Okay, I mean, a year and a half, guys.
You told me.
Okay, and she hung up. Look, Randy, leave me alone. Don't bother me. What this boy keep on? Barry Sickham. She sucked her husband on me. Okay, and then he didn't get it. Okay, but I just told her, I said, baby, I'm not gonna give up on you because I know the power in that woman. Okay, and now that I am just so glad to have Susan. You just don't know, boy. I'm just so glad to have her. You said amazing. It's amazing grace, baby. Come on, Susan.
Come on, Susan.
Randy, you're a mess. I tell you, and I guess you all have figured out. I was good at saying no for 18 months, but you're not going any farther past that with Randy. It's just, you might as well just give it up and right from the beginning. You know, it's just easier to do that. But the reason I took so long is because I was so dumb and didn't stop long enough to look at it. I was judging it, putting it into a box, not looking at anything. And so I was a true blonde. But anyway, once I got it, I got it. But Dave's right. This carrot bars to me is what's going to, you know, we all have seen the headlines. We all know what's coming. We just, it's a matter of when it's happening, not if it's going to happen. But this is such a big mission and it's such an important movement that you need to get behind. And it's a balance thing. It's not just about protecting and getting ourselves with gold for when the wealth transfer happens. That's a big part of it. But, you know, if any part and parcel of what they're predicting happens, if you look at the other countries like Zimbabwe and Venezuela, and you look at these countries that have gone through an economic collapse, folks, it is not pretty. And yet we have a family in carrot bars that is marching one by one to ring the bell to say, you know, build the ark. Every time you buy a gram of gold, you started to build the ark. Every time you buy some extra food, you started to build the ark. Every time you save some extra water, you started to build the ark. So that when and if this happens, or when it happens, it's so far beyond just having gold to protect your financial future. We're going to have to come together as a community because there's going to be a huge reset going on. You know, and a lot of people are terrified and they think it may be awful, and it may very well be, but there's always this, you know, no matter how many clouds there are in the sky, the sun is always shining. And I think there's going to be a cleansing and a reset that, you know, we look through the silver lining that could be really, really good. If we get back to sound money instead of this insane printing money, we get back into people where we're not going into debt for everything. If we get back to where we're helping our neighbor, and if things get a little chaotic, I've already told Randy, I said, Randy, I'm getting your food for you, baby. When things get crazy, you come on over, right? Because, you know, we can't eat gold. Last time I checked, we can't, right? So we want to be able to just kind of be prepared as a Carrot Bars Nation. But for every person that you guys reach out and touch, for every person that, and whether or not they do anything, the fact that you have planted the seed,
Amen.
you have rung the bell, and for every person that starts saving even the smallest amount of gold, that starts adding a little bit extra food into there when they go out to Walmart, they just pick up a few extra things. Okay, somebody knocks at the door. You don't want to be, you know, shooting anybody. You want to say, here, take this. There's your food. There's your water. We just got to be prepared as a nation for what's coming. And I think out of this, I think there's going to be a lot of good that's going to come. I think we're going to have a family that's strong, and we're just going to be helping a lot of people, because and remember that example that we use in all the PGRs, and in my wallet, I have my little Carrot Bars, but I always have the single gram and the dollar bill. And I don't care where I am when I'm sitting down. I take people back to 1970. I said, where were you in 1970? Of course, that's the year I graduated from high school, but it's not that far out from people's lives that they can't go back in time to 1970. And I say, were you aware that in 1970 bread was 25 cents a loaf? So in 1970, if you'd put this gram of gold on the table and you'd put this dollar bill on the table, and you guys have all seen this, I'm not showing you anything new, but it's the only way that I've found that people understand when we say about preserving your buying power, preserving what's happening here. And I said, but back in 1970, you put those two on the table and the gram of gold would have bought 5 loaves and the dollar bill would have bought 4 loaves. Fast forward to today, the gram of gold will buy 20 to 25 loaves. The dollar bill doesn't buy a single one. So the question becomes, are you going to keep saving the dollar bills? Because when things get real scary, if we fast forward one more step into the future, that gram of gold could buy 60 loaves of bread. And that could be enough to not only feed you, but your family, your neighbors, the church community. It's all about thinking what, just preserving what we can do to prepare for some times that are coming that we know are going to come, but we're going to get through them. So anyway, I'm just forever grateful to Randy, because not only for making the shift, because I didn't understand gold. I didn't understand the preserving of wealth. And for when you go out, and I remember Boomer, he was smart enough when they finally got me to listen to him. He had Boomer on the 3-way, and you all know you're done when Boomer gets on there. But I still wasn't interested in the business so much, but he had this beautiful way of saying it. He says, Susan, he says, I don't care if you ever do the business, because I was tired and burned out. But he says, I don't care if you ever do that. But he says, here's what you know. When you walk out of your house and you look to the right and you look to the left, every one of those people are getting paid in paper dollars, and they're putting them into a paper bank, and those dollars are worth less tomorrow than they are today. So if you do nothing else than convert some dollars into gold every chance you can, you have won this battle. And I just remember thinking that. So for those of you that kind of get tired or you think you're not making headway, you've planted a seed. Let God take over from there. But just don't put your head on the pillow and say, oh, I wish I would have talked to this one, and I wish I would have talked to that one. Plant the seed, let it happen from that point on. But you've with such a beautiful family here. And I don't care whether I have met some of the most beautiful people in Dave and Nadine's group and Ty Best. I mean, we've joined forces up here in Virginia, and some of these other people, and Dr. Chyna. I'm telling you, you can't find better people than Husin Karapars. Cannot find them anywhere on the planet. So imagine if we link arms all across the world doing our good deed, what we can do as far as making a difference. So remember, that sun is always shining behind the clouds. Just be sure to get ready to put a raincoat on. Amen. And if you put a raincoat on, you're going to be okay.
Amen.
That was great. Thank you, Susan. Awesome. And I want to just bring Nadine out. We're going to try to keep this down like 35 minutes. I've known Nadine Joy Griffin, and we go back probably about 20 years. And I tell you what, we've teamed up again. We've both done very well before, but we're loving what we have here. Never seen a company ever, and it doesn't matter who owned it or who didn't own it, like Karat Bars. This is to the root, the heart of the whole situation with every big government out there that prints money. That's it, every government. This is real money. This is God's money. I tell you what, Nadine and I have been doing a call every morning for 1.5 years, Monday through Thursday. We don't miss calls. And I tell you what, she's a great partner. She's my sister. I love her to death. And Nadine, come on out and take it away.
Thank you, Susan. That was amazing. Really.
Well, you're amazing, Susan.
Oh, that's great.
You guys are the amazing ones. Oh my goodness.
Because that was so simple, Susan. And I hope that everybody takes that example that you gave them from 1970 until today, because that is so easy. Dave and I are all about keep it simple. Randy, we've talked earlier. Everybody keep it simple. I can't stand the paralysis of analysis, and everybody knows everything. It's just ridiculous. You have videos that help you. I want to give you guys one tip before I talk about Facebook, just real quick. Now, the approach is really why people are afraid. Let's admit it. So one of the approaches that everybody uses is what? You have a business card, you're going to strike up a conversation, and you're going to say, Do you like gold? Are you saving in gold yet? But I'm going to do something even easier because I don't want to engage for that long. I'm going to be getting into the Uber. I'm going to be going into restaurants. I'm going to be seeing LA. I'm talking about outside of the Carrot Bar family. I have the same business card with my picture on it that says Wealth Specialist. The only difference is I'm going to hand it to everybody, the Uber guy, to this one, and say, hey, has anybody helped you transfer to the new global economy coming yet? And they act like, what? And that's it. One sentence. Hey, I don't want to talk about gold. I personally am not going to mention gold. I'm not saying gold yet. Susan, or whatever you are. Hey, Mr. Cab Driver, here's my card, okay? Listen, has anybody facilitated you to the new global economy coming yet? And they look at you like, no. It's an assumptive thing. Oh, they haven't? Oh my gosh, here, take this card, watch the video, what's your name, put it on the back of my card. I'm saying one sentence for those 2 days. That's it. Now, with that said, I just want to get into a little bit about Facebook quickly. A lot of people, I've been bringing in a lot of good people through Facebook, but I just want to say quickly one thing about, hey, listen, I'm a salesperson all day long since I was 10 years old, selling Christmas cards, knocking on the neighbor's doors. But what I try to teach everybody is incognito sales, okay? That means sales in disguise, all right. With Facebook, I notice a lot of people will put an article about the global economy. JP Morgan says this, take your money out of stocks, buy gold. P. Diddy said this one said that, but they always put their link. Inbox me, call me now, inbox me. I don't know how that's working for a lot of people, but let me tell you the psychology, because you guys know I'm a little whack job about human beings. Let me tell you about the psychology of that. See, when you are in social media and you put a great article that's about something that could really help them, but then you take it away saying, see, it's about me. Check my link out because I want something from you. So the psychology is you don't do that. Here's the psychology of social media. And it's a delayed gratification. I know we're a McDonald's society. We want it fast, we want it now. But delayed gratification is one of the things an entrepreneur has to possess, period. Delayed gratification. So what you do is you let people know on Facebook what you're passionate about. Everybody knows I'm old school R&B, Motown. I like shoes. I post pictures of shoes. If I put an article about gold, it's a global economist, I'll say free listen. I never, ever, ever put my link. Because what I'm saying to everybody in social media, this is for you. Wake up, get your head out of the sand. This is the global economist. This is not me. Listen, and you know what? I never, ever put my link because I'm not going to say to them, hey, I'm throwing spaghetti at the wall. Let's see who's interested, because that link really comes back to me. It's about me. I don't care about me. I want everybody on Facebook to know what I'm passionate about, what Nadine Joy is about. Old school music, awesome banging stiletto shoes, and the global economy and gold. They're going to get that by my Facebook. You know who in Facebook is into organic food, GMO, who's passionate about the election. You know what people are about by what they post. Do me a favor, try it. I've been bringing in all my latest members through Facebook that put on, they'll actually write underneath. I'll say free listen. You know, Ken, global economist, I can't even pronounce his last name. 20 minutes, free listen. Best thing you guys will ever hear. Wake up, people. Tell me you're not living under a rock, people. I do those things on Facebook with the links. And people are always saying, I listened. Call me. I listened. Can you inbox and chat with me? I have them coming to me. So that's the best way that you want to do it. I know we're a little bit under the gun and a lot of people want to post their link. The other thing we're doing with social media is, which is important, become friends with all these other members in Carrot Bar. So when I put a post, all right, 5 other Carrot Bar members will say, thank you, great information, even though we all know we're in Carrot Bars, but that's marketing. So our fellow community on social media is helping us all market. If Susan puts up something, I'll try and go hit like and write a comment and say, thank you for the info. Because not everybody in her Facebook knows that I'm in Carrot Bars. So we all come together as a community. It's called perception marketing. It's called incognito sales. You guys must learn this. You must learn delayed gratification. I'm going to leave you with one thing. I saw it on Facebook today, and I'm using it when I speak to people now. I don't know why I never heard this before. You have 2 choices in life. Either become an entrepreneur or work for one, period. I love it. So I'm actually using that now in my emails and people that I talk to. So with that said, I'm excited about LA. I'm excited to go.
Awesome. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I want to see. I'm just checking with Roger because I think I saw Ty Best and Dr. Chyna here that would love to put a ribbon on this and wrap this up for Saturday night. So I think Dr. Chyna's there. And I thought I saw Ty Best. You guys out there? And Roger could probably pull you out pretty quick.
Yeah, we've got them both here, Dave. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do real quick. I saw Dr. Chyna popping in, but Dr. Chyna, before you say something, I just want everyone to just hear the passion of this great man, my senior partner, Mr. Tyrone Best. Mr. Best, are you there? Are you able to say some words to these great people out here?
Yeah, I'm right here. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We hear you clearly.
Look, guys, I'm just sitting here. I get blown away every time we do this. I mean, I want to comment on everybody. I want to comment on Randy Love. Randy, you know, I'm going to come in and kick you out your bedroom, man. I'm just going to take over that bedroom. Every time I see it, I go, I'm telling you, isn't that bedroom just gorgeous? I mean, it's like, God almighty. Got the big screen in the background going on, man. I'm talking about, he said, I'm doing this my bedroom. I mean, if you don't get that, I don't know what to say. And then Susan, no one, I mean, I've been in 28 months. No one explains with the simplicity why gold better than Susan. I mean, I love what Boomer did with it. But by the time Boomer get through folding the dollar and everything, I'm with you. I feel you, Boomer. I feel you. And I love it. May it rest in peace. But what Susan does, the way she just breaks this dollar thing down and what the dollar did, and then when she did that thing out me the other night, she says, and when that kid come to your door and ask for food, you ain't got to turn them away. We're going to have the food to give them. I mean, it's like it wasn't a dry eye in the place. I mean, Susan just somehow communicates this thing about what's happening globally, what we have to continue to prepare ourselves for. And Dave, I just love your message, your sense of confidence about the whole thing. When you talk about with experience, you can hear it in their voice. That sense of confidence. This is it. I done been to the rodeo. I done seen the good, the bad, the ugly. This is it. This is it. Then Nadine comes in with that energy, and then you just said something so profound on Facebook. We got a lot of folks who killing Facebook. I mean, we got people who've enrolled 100, 150 people from Facebook. But that little twist right there about not always putting your link on every single thing you post. Okay, if you post your passion, people gonna know your passions. I mean, people who know me, they know Tyrone's in the goal. He's in carrot bars, in the conversation. I don't post March Madness. I'm on basketball nut. I got March Madness playing in the background right now, by the way, guys. I mean, just in case you don't know. I'm looking at Villanova and Kansas while I'm watching this right now. Okay, I know the score right now. So, but I'm telling you, but my passion is carrot bars, and I talk about gold. And they know when they see it on Facebook, it's there. And that's a great, great message right there that you pointed out. And when she talked about making a quick, you got to have a 10-second pitch. We're in California, man. That was powerful what you said. 100,000 plus people going to be there. You ain't got time to have a 10-minute gold conversation. Here's my card next. Here's my card next. I'm talking. Here's next. Man, thank you guys so much. I mean, I was actually taking notes. I'm right now. I'm ready for California. I'm fired up. Okay. I just want a picture there because I'm sitting here jacked up. You know, I ain't shaved. I ain't dyed my hair. Got my beard going on. I mean, I'm just, you know, I'm tore up. But see, with California, I'm gonna shave all this. I'm gonna dye the hair. It's showtime. We're gonna it's showtime. So, you know, I'm gonna get all this done. I'm gonna dye the hair up, trim. I'm gonna look as good as Roger because Roger's like a movie star. So I'm crazy. I'm excited. Let me get to the bottom line real quick. Carrot bars is the greatest thing I've seen. I've been in the business now, in this industry, 33 years. I've owned 3 companies. Nothing compares to carrot bars, period. End of story. We can talk about it all day long. Nothing. All the logic, nothing. Okay, you can sit down with a pencil and a piece of paper and write it down. And when you get through, carrot bars going to come out on top every single time. Okay, we had a full, I just did the webinar last hour. Carrot bars come out on top every single time. And so I'm just glad to be here, proud. Thank you for bringing me out. I'm honored to be here. And Susan, you know I love you. I love you. Susan and I, I'm telling you, we're going to turn Virginia upside down. Because see, I done found my running partner now, Jack. Okay, because see, she loves to talk about, you know, the lot, that stuff, that part of the business. I don't really talk about a lot about what's going to happen with the dollar. Susan can clearly communicate that thing. Man, I let her do that. And I like selling the dream. I like talking about freedom. I like talking about buying a new car, buying an Aston Martin, buying a new Ferrari, traveling all around the world, seeing Paradise Island, seeing Tahiti, seeing Hawaii. I love talking about all that stuff, okay? So we make a great team, and we're going to tear it up. Mr. Randy Love, he going to pop over now and then like a celebrity, you know, because he's a celebrity in the program, you know. He just pop over and when he get ready like a celebrity. But Susan and I, we're going to take this thing over. So back to you, Mr. Williams. Thank you guys for calling me out. Sorry about, you know, the unprofessional look, but hey, this is a home-based business. I dress up for you. Next week, I clean up. I'll see you next week. All right. Bye-bye.
Wow. Wow, ladies and gentlemen. Well, you know, and I apologize that I just had on the North Carolina suit today. Like I said earlier.
You look good, man. I'm telling you, man, you look I mean like a movie star.
Well, I am heading to LA, you know. I'm going to LA, so I've got to be prepared. I'm practicing perfect practice so that I can make sure that when I get to LA, and if anyone needs any business cards when we get to LA, I'll have plenty available. Hey, Dave, wait a minute. Dr. Chyna.
Dr. Chyna.
Are you able to say something to us tonight? Dr. Chyna, the great Dr. Chyna. My goodness, she's like everywhere. She has like 4 phones, and she's just talking and recruiting and signing people up and doing KYC, and she's just doing all types of things. And she, oh my God, the household things that she's doing. Dr. Chyna, are you able to say anything to us tonight?
Hey, Mr. Williams, how are you?
I am phenomenal. How about yourself?
I'm super fantastic. Hopefully everybody can hear me. You guys always put me on the spot. I try to sneak on sometimes, but I tell you what, I love 90 Days to Freedom and every single person that has graced this platform tonight and every night, because you are always learning so much. I think one of the misconceptions is that once you make it to a certain level, you know everything. Nadine, you just slam dunked it. I got on kind of late. And when I came in, I heard about the social media piece, which I absolutely love because it's so true. People want to know that you actually care and not that you want something from them. So I love what you said. I'm definitely going to be implementing it myself. And I'm just excited about everybody. I'm looking forward to seeing all of your faces again in Los Angeles, California. I love what Mr. Best said about Randy Love bed. Every time I see how nice and neat that beautiful red bed is. That is so nice. I love how we get to have that personal piece. So just want to say I love everybody. Enough has been said tonight, but I just want to encourage everybody to keep learning, keep growing. Never feel that you've made it to a place. We're all still building. No one should be in management mode. And management mode means you're delegating roles and responsibilities that you yourself are not doing. And nobody, in my personal and professional opinion, has made it to a place yet in Caraboys International where we can just delegate things that we're not doing. So just want to encourage everybody to make sure that you yourself continue to build, continue to get the word out, continue to do your PGRs, and make it to Los Angeles, California. I love you all. Thanks, Dave, again for being such a phenomenal leader. Mr. Best, Roger Williams, Randy Love, Miss Susan Sprouse, and Miss Nadine Joy. I'm looking forward to seeing you all in Los Angeles, as well as many of you who are watching in tonight. I love you guys.
Wow.
Good night.
Wow, so phenomenal. Thank you, Dr. Chyna Bethley. Thank you, Dave Struckman. Thank you, Nadine Joy. Thank you, Susan Sprouse. Thank you, Ty Best. Thank you, Randy Love. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, everyone all over the globe that's joining us tonight. You know what? All roads are leading to LA. Get there however you can. Make it work for you. Make it happen for you. And let's just do it. Let's do it big. Let's take a lot of pictures. Let's shake a lot of hands. Let's recruit and invite many people, as many as we can stand. Let's just do it. I'm gonna have a lot of fun. I get to meet everybody that I've been interfacing with on these webinars. It's going to be absolutely phenomenal. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget the great poll where you can go online and vote for the business compensation plan, the top business compensation plan on the planet. And we already know what that is. All right. And if any of you need to see any of the previous 90 Days to Freedom webinars that we've had, all of those webinars have been recorded and they're on 90daystoFreedom.net. So go out there, stay connected, stay in touch, do those units.
Hey, Roger.
Yeah, go ahead.
I just want to say something real quick in closing. I have to say this tonight. I want to just say something about what you said about the poll. Guys, it is so important for you to do your best to make sure that Karatbars is number one. Not just because you made more money in this company than you've done in your life, but because of the possibility of what you can do with us being number one. See, nobody pays out in gold but Karatbars International. And we have an opportunity to show the world who we are. And getting Karatbars to number one is going to be a huge recruiting tool. I mean, this is going to be a phenomenal year regardless. But us having that number one spot, I hope that's important to you and you understand to the magnitude of what we can do in this industry and how we can get major game changers to look at this company and perhaps even join your organization. So please make that a priority. Get everybody to vote. Make sure you vote multiple times. Every time I go on there, I vote. So please click the link that Mr. Williams had put down in the chat box. Go vote again tonight, and let's get Mr. Harold Sykes to number one and show the world who we are. I'm finished. Good night. I love you guys.
Good night again, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for being here. We'll see you again on Tuesday at 90DaysToFreedom.net. Enjoy your Easter holiday or Resurrection Day, however you celebrate it. Find some golden eggs, find some Karatbars, grams of gold, whatever you do, just do it with all of your might. I'll talk to you soon.
Let's make some history tonight. The child inside is wild. Let's make this moment come to life. The time is on our side. Don't know what's up ahead, it's only high and low. Picture it in your head, nothing's impossible. We're gonna make it now, we're gonna leave our mark. Let's take a shot in the dark. Ready, set, go! We're gone, chasing every heartbeat. We can feel it starting. Ready, set, go! We're gone, chase it till we own it. Living in the moment. Ready, set, go for gold tonight. Ready, set, go for gold tonight. Even if we fall and make mistakes, we live, we learn, we change. Gotta keep on going every day, and it will be worth the wait. Don't know what's up ahead, it's only high and low. Picture it in your head, nothing's impossible. We're gonna make it now, we're gonna leave our mark. Let's take a shot in the dark. Ready, set, go! We're gone, chasing every heartbeat. We can feel it starting. Ready,
Buy some gold.
chase it till we know it. Living in the moment. Ready, set, go tonight. Ready, set, go.
Buy some gold tonight.
Ready, set, go! Go! Chasing every heartbeat, we can feel it starting. Ready, set, go! Go! Chase it till we own it. Living in the moment. Ready, set, go for gold tonight. Ready, set, go for gold tonight. Ready, set, go for gold tonight. Ready, set, go for gold tonight.
Buy some gold. Buy some gold.
Hey. Oh. I don't know. I had Val do it. No. I just went on Rick like I always do, but instead of going in online.
Buy some gold, everybody. Protect your family.